What is going on, guys? Today we're going to do a short video checking out the new Laney Ironheart by Aurora DSP. If you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button. I make all types of musical content, including plugins, cabs, mics, guitars, etc. With all that being said, let's hop on in. So immediately you're greeted to the faceplate of the Laney Ironheart. A very good aesthetic. We have a stomp section, the amp, the cab that just so happens to have the IRDX by Bogren Digital. Super cool. We'll check that out here in a second. And then we have our effects section. 10-band equalizer, a limiter, which is pretty cool considering the fact that a lot of plugins, guitar plugins, don't have this. A delay and a reverb. Very cool. Let's hop on back to the amp here. Let's check out the default tone. Anybody who can name that riff gets $5. Promise. Alright, so let's go ahead and just mess around with some presets. I'm going to make this a nice short video. No bullshit. Let's just mess around. Old school thrash preset. Let's go. You know what it is. A couple things that I wanted to mention about this faceplate is it has this pre-boost right here. This pre-boost is pretty cool and it is powerful. It saturates like crazy. Let's turn the effects stomps off. Let's turn this on. It gets crazy. Another really cool part of this is the dynamic tone, reverb, and watt section. The dynamic knob is super broad. Check this out. It goes from scooped to all the way in the high mid section. It's crazy. Tone knob. Again, working with these two knobs together alone is pretty much, I feel like, could get you in the ballpark of a really good tone. And then we have the watt section. So I'm not sure exactly why they added this in. I can't really tell you the technicals on why they would add the watts in, but if I had to guess, it would probably be because on a real amplifier, when you go down to 1 watt all the way up to your 100 to 120 watts, it's basically taking your volume down, but also if you were to go to 1 watt compared to 120 watts, mess with your master and your regular volume, mix with your gain knob, you can get some really clean tones, crunch tones, things of that sort that you couldn't get exactly or not at the same volume level that you would like if you didn't have the watts knob. So that's pretty cool that they added this in. For me, I wouldn't have much use for this. Let's check out another preset. They have a chainsaw. Not too big a fan of that. Hard Rock Rhythm 1. got that real nasally sound to it. Let's go to the clean section. Country clean. That's got to be pretty clean, right? Let's go dreamy clean tone. Alright, that's enough cleans. See what we got here in the rhythm section. Got old school thrash, psychobilly, shred, all the way up to 6 or 5. I mean, that's wild. Modern thrash 4, modern thrash on single coil. Never mind. All right, so now let's go to the cab section here. The IRDX knob. The IRDX knob by Bogren Digital is actually pretty cool. The easiest way to explain it, at least my understanding of it, is basically cab sims, amp sims, they can be a bit sterile because they're just a snapshot like that. So what this does is, if you've ever owned a 4x12, a 2x12, even a 1x12, you know when it's cranked, you feel that motion, you can feel it in the room, pumping air, it feels good. And sometimes when you have these plugins, that's what they're missing. They're sort of missing that real feel. In a mix, you can go see that on Bogren Digital's page. It's very cool. But for now, I'm just gonna show you guys a quick reference of this. All the way turned down. There's also an air knob, and that gives it a bit of presence. All the way turned up. So what do I think of this plugin? For 50 bucks, you're getting an actual decent amount of things. Like, you usually don't have a limiter specifically for a guitar inside of a standalone guitar plugin. That's pretty cool. It also comes with the Bogren Digital IRDX knob. That's very cool as well. I think that for the price point, it is a decent plugin. You can get a variety of tones, from sludgy to thrashy. Is this going to replace my typical setup behind me? Is this going to replace my plugins that I use already? Probably not. Is it a cool plugin? Definitely. But I want to hear from you guys. Comment down below. Tell me what you guys think of this plugin. If any of you guys have this amp in real life, is it even comparable? Did they nail it? Is it missing something? With that said, that's going to conclude the video for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, I appreciate every single one of you guys, and I mean that with all my heart. It's been fun. It's been real. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.